Hello everyone, I'm Shravan from Codit. Today in this video we are going to code socket program using Python. First of all, what is socket programming? It is a way of connecting two nodes on a network to communicate each other. Like a client tries to connect server and communicate with it. The client forms a connection with server using socket to share and retrieve information. Now without any delay, let's jump into the code editor. PyCharm is the best editor to code Python, so I'm going to open it. Now I'm in the folder py and I'm going to create a Python file for our server. We can see server.py here. Now I'll create a client file also. First we will code server program. To use socket in the program we have to import it first. So import socket and creating a socket with a variable sock, which means our server socket. I'm gonna print that socket created. Then we have to bind the server with an IP address, but here client and server are in the same machine, so I'm going to bind it to a local host. And then 9999 is the port number which is generally not busy. Here do not use any global port number, which is not recommended. And then listen keyword is generally telling server how many connections it has to accept. Now I am printing that our server is waiting for connections. Here while loop is used to iterate data until the data is retrieved completely. The server will accept two values. One is client socket, which is csock as a connection, and second one is address of the client software, which is IP address. The name variable contains the name of the client who is sitting on the client side of this program. I am printing the name and address of the client that is connected for understanding purpose. Now we have to send data to the client in bytes format. So I am entering data inside bytes. The data is containing characters, so I am representing with UTF-8, which is universal character set. Then close the socket. That's it. The server program is ready. Now let's code client program. Like we have done in the server program, import socket and create a client socket csock. You can do with any variable. Now connect the socket to server IP address, which is our local host. Then create a name variable which accepts input from the user to know who is accessing the server each time when the client software is executed, and send the name to the server. On the other hand, in the server side, we made the server to receive name and print it there. After accessing the server, we use receive attribute to accept the data from server and then decode it. The decode attribute converts the data in byte format to character set, which is UTF-8 universal character set. That's it. We are done with our client program. We are ready to test our program with a local server and client. Let's run the server program first. We can see socket created and it is waiting for connections. Now run the client program. It is asking for a name. I am entering our channel name Codit. Here we go. It's showing the data in server program. And the server is connected with the name I have given and shows the IP address of the machine. Now return to the client program and run it again. It again asks for the name. I am giving another name and the server is again connected with another client with the name I have given. Like this, we can connect 5 client connections to the server, as I have given the server to listen only 5 connections. You can give any number of connections. Hope you learned something and enjoyed this video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe it and support. I am Shravan from Codit signing off.